Everybody, welcome back to Me and My Shadow. We're going to do another cold weather ride because, well, we can. Yeah, let's ride. Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. I hope everybody is doing well today. Welcome back to Me and My Shadow. Well, I'm bundled up, I'm layered up. I'll tell you guys, it's 38 freaking degrees out here. Let's go for a ride. I hope everybody is doing well today. I actually had a job to do. You can tell it's still green out here in Texas, but we've definitely had a cold snap. So, in honor of the cold snap, we're gonna do a ride. Sun's out though, so that'll help. This time I'm layered up, all except for my jeans. Other than that, I'm layered up. Let's go see what this cool day has to offer. Woo! Breezy. So I had one of my subscribers put something so succinctly to me, something I've been trying to say, and I was actually planning on making a video of this today. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hope everybody's okay. Fire truck. But he's got a long name. I'll probably screw it up, but I'm also going to go ahead and post a picture of the comment so you guys can read it. I thought it was very eloquently put. Kind of goes in line with real biker and what makes a biker and stuff like that. But here we go. I'm going to try not to massacre your name. It is Road Rash, Red Line, Rods. See, I told you I'd screw it up. It's too long, man. I'm just going to call you Road Rash. How's that? Road Rash I like to consider a good friend. We chat back and forth quite a bit on the channel, in the comments section. He's got a lot of good advice. He's given me tons of good tips on, everything from being able to get out there and ride long distances to different mods to do on the bike and things like that. He's a Shadow owner. He also owns a Harley. I think he owns more than that. He's been riding for quite some time, so he has a lot of good advice, and he's done a lot of nice things to his bike, and I believe he has his own channel. So I will definitely, it is breezy, guys. I really got to get some winter gloves, man. Winter riding gloves. Upper body, legs, feet, fine. Head, fine. Hands, not so much. Pretty cold. But Road Rash makes some excellent points. And I'm going to start out with the one that he said that really hit home to me. The bike doesn't make the man. The man makes the bike. And guys, that goes back to what I was saying about it not really matter at all what you ride. It doesn't matter what brand you have. What matters is that you ride, and that you ride for the joy of riding. I believe it also needs to be kind of, hopefully, your main mode of transport, or your preferred mode of transport. It can't always be the main mode, I understand that. But the bike doesn't make the man makes the bike, right? Think about it. When Harley Davidson got started, and I'm picking on Harley Davidson for a reason. The reason I'm picking on Harley Davidson is because I think a lot of people, not everybody, please don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to lump every Harley rider into this category because I don't believe that they're in the same categories. Just like I don't think well, anybody's in the same category. Everybody kind of has their own, right? But when the guy that made Harley Davidson, he was the man making the bike, right? Just like when they invented Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, any of these, it was men making the bike. It was men's vision, women's vision, men's vision, people's vision. It sat down and said, you know what, I'm going to make this two-wheeled monster, I'm going to make it scream. I'm going to make it so cool that people are going to spend $30,000 so they can be cool. Now there's different cultures that have made Harley cool. You know, you got bikers, the hardcore motorcycle clubs and stuff like that, that, you know, have gained the notoriety and have they've made it cool. Could have been Honda, could have been Yamaha, could have been, I don't know, Suzuki, KLM, anybody. There's a poor Goldwing sitting there. Poor Honda Goldwing. He's probably got heated grips, man. I don't have no heated grips. I've got cold steel grips, which is excellent. Excellent on my hands. I'm telling you. Alright, I'm sorry. So easily distracted, I know. But the bike doesn't make the man. The man makes the bike. And I'm going to parody a little bit of what else he said, because what he said is true. He's met some of the best people that ride motorcycles. Some of the most creative people ride motorcycles. Some of the smartest, most intelligent people in this world ride motorcycles. So if you ride a motorcycle, you're in that category. Now, I would preface this by saying that there's probably a bunch of, dumb shits that ride motorcycles too. But the vast majority are intelligent, well thoughtful people. Well, they just know what they like, man. Yeah. This whole conversation with Road Rash kind of started when we were talking about addiction, because we were talking about the different mods that you could add to motorcycles, and how you're never really done adding modifications. There's always something you could add, right? I mean, you could start out with your stock bike, and you could add a tire pressure monitoring system if the bike doesn't have it already. You could add a fairing. You could add hard shell or soft shell bags. You could put a new seat on. You could change your handlebars. There's so many different things you can do. There's LED lights instead of the regular lights. There's the underlighting. There is so much that you can do with motorcycles. And like I said to him, I said, you know what? It's an addiction. And he said, I know. He said, but just, you know, he has a bunch of different motorcycles and stuff, but he told me, he said, and you go back and read this in the comments, he said, well, just because, you know, I've got pretty much full up on bikes and everything. In other words, just because I've caught my limit of fish, as he put it, doesn't mean I can't still keep fishing. And he's right. And my response was, I guess that's what my channel really is. It's a recovery center. That's right. Me and My Shadow is a chapter recovery center. We may even get a book, right? Like the big book or AA has and stuff like that about the addiction. But there's a problem with that, you see, because I'm doing it in reverse. If you go to Narcotics Anonymous, or if you go to Alcoholics Anonymous or Gamblers Anonymous or any of those, the thought is that they want you to, stay away from it, right? Break the addiction. Not me and My Shadow. We want to encourage the addiction on my channel. That's right. We're going to encourage it. To be honest with you, it's a healthy addiction. I mean, yeah, you could go a little overboard, you know. I mean, obviously, if you have young ones at home and it comes down to a gallon of milk or that one part for your motorcycle, and you go for the one part for your motorcycle and the kid don't get milk, then that's a real problem, okay? Everybody gets that. Everybody understands that. But man, we're going into Christmas time. Think about it. That's right. I'm enabling some more thought. Your loved ones are like, wonder what Bill, wonder what Chris, wonder what Sally would like for Christmas. And you happen to have a beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. Guess what, guys? Now's the time to fulfill that Christmas wish and get those stocking stuffers. You know, I actually like riding in the cold. As soon as I get some warmer gloves, man, I'll be set, because I'm fine. My legs are fine. They're right up against the engine, keeping them nice and warm. And I realize I'm not doing highway speeds and stuff like that. I'm just in the neighborhood, but, you know, small steps. But I really like riding when it's like this. My head isn't all sweaty. I'm not feeling the hot blast of hellish air that Texas loves to pump out on a regular basis. It's cool, it's crisp. And the holidays are upon us. I wonder if aliens look at us and go, these strange humans, once a year, they all get together, they massacre a bird, they think of 50 million different ways to cook this bird. They drop it in oil and fry it to death. They smoke it on their smokers. They bake it in the oven. And then they fall upon it like a pack of angry dogs or hungry wolves and devour it. Another civilization looking at that might be like, man, what is wrong with these people? But anyway, I love Turkey Day, don't get me wrong. So as a thought on addiction of motorcycles, and of course, my channel being the home chapter for non-recovery of said addiction, what are you going to ask for Christmas this year? Your wife, your parents, your significant other. Heck, what are you going to buy yourself? Is it going to be something motorcycle related? Let me know in the comments. Or are you like me, and every time you get enough put together, you buy something else? So that when it comes to Christmas, you already have everything. And your wife is like my wife and says, damn it, Tim, every single time, look at the turkey, every single time I go to buy you something, you've already bought it. You can't wait. And I have to explain to her, yes, that's correct. It's my addiction. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of throw this addiction / motorcycle doesn't make the man makes the motorcycle video out there. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've done any cool weather or winter riding as of yet. And let me know about some good winter gloves, please. Give me some suggestions. Something that's not going to break the bank, but going to keep my fingers from, like right now, they're numb. Little side note, I used to be a utility lineman. I used to work on the power poles, climb poles, and all that. And I got frostbite. So my hands are like really super sensitive to the cold. What do you guys think of maybe installing heated grips? A fairing that would protect my hands a little bit more from the wind? Or just some better gloves. I know that they have gloves that you can plug in. Let me know if you guys have that sort of thing and if you like it. And let me know what you think about the addiction. This horrible addiction that we all suffer. I want to thank everybody that's watching my channel. If you do like what I do, feel free to subscribe to the channel, please. Leave a comment. Share it out. Thumbs it up. Frozen thumb up. Right? Not Timmy66 for me and my shadow on this blustery, cool day. Woo! Feel that wind. Reminding everybody again, it's not what you ride, it's that you ride. That's the important thing. Guys, I'm out for today. We'll talk to you real soon.